Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing, everyone? Good to have you all along. Just getting set up, ready to go. I hope everyone's had a really good morning. Plenty going on. What's going down, everyone? Just sharing some links. Getting ready for this afternoon's action. What's pin that there? How we doing, Antoinette? I hope you are good. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I hope some people got Oasis tickets. I certainly didn't. An absolute shower of shite trying to get tickets. How are we doing, Carl? Hope you are good, mate. First up, it should be a really good game. Jan van Veen against Robert Owen. How are we doing, Dave? Yeah, look, especially Whitlock. Massive win. Massive win for Whitlock last night. Absolute gigantic win for him. What are we saying for the first one then? Who are you going for? Now we have Swiss Phil on the stage, all ready to go. And Stack Attack walks first. Yeah, all good. Daniel, all good. Yeah, let the plays be this evening. But all ready to rock and roll today. Right, let's get this one ready to go first. Robert Owen on the stage. And Van Veen is on the way down. Yeah, I am really good, thank you, Antoinette. I'm good. Just multitasking this morning, but all good. What's everyone's score predictions then for game number 1? How are we doing, Finn? Hope you are good. I'm really good, mate. Really good. Van Veen to win. You would say so, but just one thing that Robert Owen has been playing very well, so it wouldn't be a total shock if he won. Van Veen's favourite, I don't disagree, but it wouldn't be a total surprise if Robert Owen won. But we are underway. Hopefully doing something with Matt in Amsterdam. But we are going. Let me get that score up here. That can go to there. There we go. It is an early break for Jan van Veen. The young Dutchman. 1-0 up against Robert Owen. How are we doing? Joe, hope you're good, mate. Nice. Daniel, the world match play will never change, mate. That is one thing that will always stay the same. Some things you just don't mess with, and the world match play is one of them. But a good response here from Robert Owen until a timely max from Van Veen. He's superb, isn't he? The young man from the Netherlands. He was in a bit of bother till that, Max. Crowd looks absolutely superb today in Hildesheim. Daniel, it'll never happen. But Robert Owen, with a very good riposte, takes out the ton to break straight back. We are level once again. Like I said, Van Veen rightfully favourite for this tie, but Robert Owen has been playing well. Ben, what's in store? We've got 2 fabulous sessions at ET9 for you today. As well, we'll have a bit of football chat once that kicks off as well. Not a problem at all. Glad to have you all here. Remember, everyone, drop us a like and subscribe. Massively appreciate all your support. Plenty coming up. Busy time for us. Owen will win 6-5. Look, it wouldn't surprise me. I think Robert Owen is playing brilliantly, but Van Veen is a very good player. But Stack Attack leads 2-1. In time, yes, it should. Not 32. It's nowhere near that yet. Good stuff. Good stuff. This game on throw. Couple of breaks early on, but Van Veen has all the time in the world in this leg. 87 to level up. Leaves double 16. Robert Owen not on a finish. Daniel, it's just the way it is, mate. The Pro Tour is the behind closed door stuff, the bread and butter. No need to have fans there. Robert Owen does level it up. Commanding hold of throw for the Dutchman. It's not quite a flying Dutchman yet, but he's getting there. Both of them like to stack their darts as well. It's an interesting one. That means it's a very long dart, but both of them sit at that stacker angle. Yeah, because it's such an intimate setting, Daniel. You couldn't have fans in there. Just doesn't work. Robert Owen poised here on 98. Yeah, James, that was back in the day before darts was popular, and they used to break after the quarterfinals, erect a mini stage, and then have them there. But nowadays, there's just no need for it. There's that much darts on TV for fans and whatever. There's just no need or cause for it, I don't think. The players just want to get in and get out of the Pro Tours. Robert Owen is back in front. You get the feeling this one is going to go the distance. Both playing some good stuff here. No, I'm alright today. I'm all good. Did get up early, which was a waste of time though. Didn't have the effect or the outcome that was wanted for getting up early. How are we doing, Felix? Hope you're good. Yeah, the World Series draw, it's interesting. The way the draws has happened, there's a real opportunity for people. Van Veen levels it up comfortably. Robert Owen only just halfway. And then starts dry. Needs a couple of trebles here, or Van Veen will have a break opportunity. This has to be a treble. Yeah, look, rescues it just. But 2 treble visit, and Van Veen has taken the darts. Yeah, look, there's plenty of non-ranked action. Jamie, yeah, on again tonight as well. Yeah, absolutely. Jose's shit now. I don't mean that horribly. It is. Just look at the facts. It's just not very good. Van Veen is carving an opportunity here. Robert Owen is under the cosh. Bullseye for a champagne shot. Ah, magical from Van Veen. Takes out the 1-3-2. Robert Owen broken as Van Veen pops the cork. Oh, the way the first dart was sat on the 25 was perfect just to stick one on top. Yeah, but to do that, you've got to win games. And I can't remember the last time that he won a game. Because he's always defending money. He probably won't be at the Europeans finals. next year his card's in real danger. I like that, Jay. It's a massive shot from Van Veen. And he knows it as well. Gives it the big licks, and rightfully so in that situation. No, I forgot to get some. But Jan Van Veen is one away. But Robert Owen in a decent position in this leg. It was that slack leg on his own darts that's cost him dreadfully here. No, streaming, so won't watch it live. Oh my. Oof. So Robert Owen looking at 25 to get one back. It's going to be 2 at double 12. Now he's chasing. And he can't hit. The opportunity now for Van Veen to win it. Double 10. And it is 6-3 to the Dutchman. Beats Robert Owen. Good game. Good game from both. But it is Jan Van Veen who marches on. Owen had chances, couldn't take them, but Van Veen does. Good start. Van Veen averages 102. Robert Owen, 93.5. Coming up next, Ryan Joyce against Andrew Gilding. Not one for the purists. What are we saying? Who do we fancy in this one? Laptop over here as well. That one's there as well. All good to go. Andrew Gild. There's just been a few signs that Gilding's playing better recently. It's two very inconsistent players. I think we can all agree on that one that both are inconsistent. So it's Yeah, Gilding does need a run here. Not playing particularly well. I went for MVG or Chris Doby yesterday, and they're both still in, so no need to change my mind. If we're available to stream the Euro Tour, yes, we will. Yeah, Live Lounge is back Monday. Pictures are back. So it's Phil back on the stage. Gilding has won the ball as well. So Gilding to throw first. Look, the World Series and the Euro Tours both serve different purposes. They both fit in to the calendar, but they serve completely different purposes for the sport. I'm looking forward to see Wessel later as well. Daniel, if you haven't booked Mineheads, you won't get on, mate. Literally, unless you're on site to rebook, it sells out. The World Series should be 24 player. The problem is it's fitting it into those two, because the World Series is just 2 days in and out. It's almost impossible. And so when you're going to places like America and Australia, New Zealand, and if we go anywhere new, the problem is those countries only get darts once a year, so they want the best. They want the elite. Now, do those events sell if you haven't got the elite? I'm not sure. I'm not saying the 8 PDC picks should be the same for them all, because I think that they should be variation, but they need at least 4. Like, for argument's sake, when 2019, when Fallon won at the Worlds, originally she was given New York, and then the other ones. Okay, hang on it. We want a piece of Fallon. We want her. The same as Littler this year. If Littler only goes to America, the Australian fans are going to be going, hang on a minute, we want to see Luke Littler. So it's a real tough balancing act. And look, I do think there should be variation. For me, it shouldn't have just been the Premier League 8 plus the 2 others, but they that they interjected in and out. But ultimately, there's certain venues you just can't do 3 days, Connor. The cost of hiring Madison Square Garden is astronomical. It just doesn't make commercial sense. That's good to hear, but I don't think everywhere it would. New Zealand, yeah, I get it, but look at Australia. Not was it last year when we had the 2 events in Australia? Townsville didn't sell well at all, hence why it was not used. But it's the extra cost of everything as well. By increasing the players, you've then got more appearance fees, more prize money, more flights, more hotels. The cost is astronomical. To do that, you'd have to up revenue to the event, and if you're already maxing out that revenue stream, it's very tough. I still play a bit in my spare time and whatever, nowhere near as much as I'd like to or should or whatever. Yeah, I still chuck occasionally. Joe's head still beat me, but no, I haven't played properly for years. When I was all right, half decent, I was running between a 75 and 76 at Super League. So look, I wasn't amazing, but I was competitive. No, I was running about a 75, 76 average. Jay. Yeah, I was around the 75, 76 mark. Um, how many World Series do events I think we'll get? One, two. I think we may. I'm hopeful we may get 8 or 9. Or no, no, 8 hopefully. Look, Gob's right now. Gob's better than me, but the one time we did play, we drew 1-1. But I did use every box of tricks going. I was taking my time, flicking my flights. I royally put him off. Full Peter Manley. I don't know where they'll be. I just think that they'll try and add to it. You know, Felix. So I won't throw one, but that's my grip. Finger and thumb at the back, and then like that. So it's like that. That's changed over the years. I'm not sure there's a Premier League format change coming. I hope so, but my gut says there won't be. Andrew Gilding 2-0 up as we speak as well. Great, just love the chat in the chat room. We'll keep up to date with that as well. It is 2-0 Andrew Gilding with similar throws. Nice. And throwing the Colin Lloyd Red Dragon dart. It's a very nice dart and like throwing it. Whose throw would you most and least like to be able to replicate? First of all, you shouldn't try and copy anyone's throw. Your throw is very unique to you. So I'd say do your own. Everyone's. But in terms of replication, Gary Anderson's, although it looks really smooth, and it is, because it's so unique to him, it's very hard to replicate because he twiddles it back in to position, and it's very unique grip to him. The way he spins it back. Don't get me wrong, for him it's Rolls Royce. Yeah, exactly. So Gary's finger, so he's literally thumb finger and there, and it's a push off the front of the dart. That's why he had the little bulbous bit put in there, so his thumb could push off of it. I'm going to play darts, play with Bombers, nice. Premier League tickets will go on sale around October time. Yeah, Bully Boys is just effortless. I agreed, Nathan, it was. Yeah, Whitlock's is weird because he starts and then he brings it into his line of sight. No, Daniel, no World Series event should ever be ranked. No, Tommy, the Minehead stuff is so hard to get tickets because you have to book for the weekend. You have to book your accommodation, and your ticket for the whole weekend is part of that accommodation. And it goes on sale the weekend of the tournament for the next year. So literally everyone on site rebooks. So the one thing I'll say is that there's some accommodation left. If you want to go to one of the things at Minehead, it's just get there once, and then once you're there, you can then book for the following year and so on. Now, Daniel, that's not what the World Series is for. Yeah, look, I agree. The Gary throat is very natural and fluent, but it's very unique to him as well. I'm not famous. I'm just some bloke that sits here and talks about darts. No idea, Daz is reffing. I doubt we'd get a World Series final at MSG. Famous Sister Phil Bar, still got my 180. Nice, Felix, nice. To be fair, there was a dartboard for sale on a Facebook group a little while ago, and they're trying to work out the signatures. One of them was mine, but I didn't say anything. How are we doing, James? I think Connor Scott wins it. Favourite place to wash my clothes? The washing machine. I hope Seth turns up. Yeah, I'm all for some dark arts as well. Players are too nice to each other. I'm not singing, no. Ryan Joyce does half the gap back to 4-2. Does have the darts here. Now, darts is an individual sport, and you have to have a bit of a a spiteful side. Gilding is in control of this. I think Gob's reffing tonight. Can Ryan Joyce find something here? No, he can't. Yeah, no, look, Dirk now he's... Now Dirk's injury-free. We're starting to see the old Dirk. Ryan Joyce has missed a huge opportunity there. Gilding holds on. This is on PDC TV. It used to be on Viaplay, but now just PDC TV. And Gilding is one away from beating Ryan Joyce. Look, it's an okay game. 90 average, 92 from Gilding. Solid enough without pulling up trees. Yeah, I watch nearly every dart thrown. Look, the German market is massive. And it provides a lot of money. So why would you not have more in there? Is the thing. I'd like to see branched out into other European countries, absolutely. But if your core of it is in Germany, because that's bringing in revenue and growing the sport in continental Europe, then it's a good thing as well. Joyce holds on. I think Merv King could actually do it. Merv King commentated on a Euro Tour, I think. No, Gilding's just done enough. No, I switched off. I was just writing a message and sorting out some football stuff at the same time. Andrew Gilding gets the job done. It's a 6-3 win for Goldfinger. Look, again, he's done enough to win. Just update a couple of scores on the text. There we go. Done that. Yeah, no, you're down there. I just literally switched off a second because I was doing a voice note to someone. I'm trying to sort some football stuff out at the same time. I want Cody and Randy to win, but I think Gunther wins. Early picks for tour cards. Connor Scott, Daryl Pilgrim, and there's a few. I don't know if they're going to go to Q School though. The likes of Spellman and Rob and people like that. So, do I have YouTube Premium? Yes, I do. Yeah, Spurs have got a good group in the Europa League. Placia might get one automatically, so I'm kind of not saying him because I think he gets one. Brandon Weenan. Is he going to go to Q School? I'd like to see more players from the Oceanic region give it a go. The same as the lads from North America, your Spellmans and people like that. Nice. Will Ashley Coleman get a card? Has the ability to. I still think he's learning at the moment. I don't think he's. I think he could do with another year outside the tour. Has the game to. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's ready because he's still quite new to it. Has the ability, but good things come to those who wait. If that makes sense. Nice. Look, Corey's the biggest waste of talent I think we may ever see in darts. Is he still at His Majesty's pleasure? Um, learn to yeah, exactly. It's like good things come to those who wait in terms of the talent side of it. So, thoughts about Clayton? But we answered that on the live lounge. At the moment, he hasn't been found guilty. Once there is a definite guilty or not guilty, we will give our opinions. But it's obviously an ongoing investigation. So until that has run its course, I don't think it's right to comment because I could say something and he's found innocent, or I could say something he's found guilty. So we'll give you it once the deliberation has been put out. Will Corey ever come back? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think he's still in as well. City to win. That's the issue, Danny. That he's never going to get a visa. I'm not sure about Belmont. So next we have got Stephen Burton against Daryl Gurney. Super chin. I hate this walk on so much. Um, not a massive pizza fan. It's just overplayed. Literally, Sweet Caroline is played at every event going. Favorite your favorite Euro Tour this year. I'm not sure this year, but overall, my favourite Euro Tour I've been to was Budapest. That was incredible. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Gurney has the darts as well. And here we go. Let's get the stats up. Should be a good game. Who takes over the next couple of games? Woodhouse is just mad every time he loses a game, and he's a professional sportsman. Why wouldn't you have the hump? But we are underway. Gurney was in control until that maximum from Burton. No, I don't. I think Heta beats him today. There's been a few that have been out for a good night with Mace. Look, there's always a place for the WDF in the sport. There has to be. There has to be a thriving amateur game. There's things they can do better and need to do better. Some of the shit they get isn't all their fault. Some of it is run by the home nations and stuff like that. And I've said it for a while, not fit for purpose. They just need to realise what they are. And that's not a bad thing either. That's not a dig. Don't try and be the PDC. Don't try and produce this shiny, polished, extravagant thing that it's not. Be the best at the amateur game. But from first Lakeside to now, have they got better? Yes, absolutely. Burton looking good to hold here. Again, not the best here from Gurney. Yes, he took the opener, but look, that's a better setup. But until that, he was not really in the ballpark. But Burton does level 1 apiece. Again, chat room, get involved. Anything in there? You know what to do. Gurney leaves a bogey number, but couldn't do anything after dart 1. Better from Gurney. He's almost doing a James Wade where he's solid on his own throw and not really troubling the Burton throw. Have we seen the best of Gurney now? That anything's possible, but I think potentially yes. And Gurney leads once again 2-1 to Super Chin. Yeah, I agree. Just putting in a little spurt here, Gurney, down to 1-2-1. This is on the Burton throw. He's going to get a go here. Marvellous, Daz. Gurney is going to get clear darts and hits 3-1 to Super Chin. Just keeping Burton at arm's length at the moment. But poor start. No treble there. Just put him in a bit of trouble. Can Burton get the immediate break back? Burton has teed up tops after 12. Very, very good from Burton. For 1. Big, big miss. And a huge finish from Super Chin. Get a little ferret finger point from Chin. Yeah, huge moment, Dave. Huge moment. Burton was in complete control of that leg. Missed his opportunity, and Super Chin pounced. No, players wouldn't like it. Yeah, great finish from Daryl. (5-1) to the Chin. I think the Chin sounds better than Super Chin. Job done. 6-1 to Daryl Gurney. Again, that game turned on the missed darts from Burton. And the 1-6-1 was incredible. Who do you think wins? Right bunting. Right bunting's closer than I thought it was going to be. But Littler absolutely pulverises Slethen. Yeah, I don't think he gets close. Good one next though. Chris Doby against Mickey Mansell. Looking forward to seeing Hollywood. What are we saying then? Not yet. I'm not. No, Nico. Trying to get tickets is doing my nutting. Absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Pictures about to come back for Beard of Hollywood time. Who wins the Premier League? We're talking football, Jack. I think City. Just think in big games, they'll don't have too much. Mickey Mansell walks first. No, Nick. It was always going to happen. The demand was always going to be there. Hollywood walking on. Score predictions then, chat room. What are you saying? Absolutely not, Daz. No, I don't. Sorry, Doby. Yeah, I think Doby will have too much. There's more than that, James. One of my mates was in the queue. He was 130,000. It was huge. The annoying thing is I was in the queue twice in good positions and just got kicked out. Ticketmaster absolutely shite. Let me just change the game for you. My fault. Let's go to that one. And there we go. Strong start for Mickey Mansell. Can he keep this up, though, is the question. One 0 to Mickey Mansell. Doby piled in a max to apply pressure, but Mansell hits. Sorry, folks, just looking at something. Mansell's effectively stolen the darts here. Mickey Mansell is producing an inspired performance. Where's he found this? It's effectively stolen the darts from Hollywood. Can't miss the treble. Down to 1-2-1 after 9 on Hollywood's throw. It's another max for Doby. He's done it twice. The last scoring phase of each leg. But there's still a chance here. Treble 17 leaves the ball. Can't find it, so Hollywood averaging 118 and 120 here. What numbers? I got down to a couple of 100. Nico in the queue, and it just booted me out. Done my head in. Big visit here from Doby would give him a chance to break. He's going to get a look at the 1-2-1. Mickey Mansell on a manageable 80. Can Hollywood break? Like Mansell the previous leg, he can't find the treble 17. So Mickey Mansell is going to get a dart to hold. Will be a dart at tops. Then he does hold. When was the last time we saw Mickey Mansell average 110? Bit of plumage from Mickey Mansell as he left the arm out after hitting tops. Thing is, we know Hollywood can go at this level for a long time. Can Mickey Mansell is the question. Great view of the Hollywood dart there, just standing up to attention as he piles in his third max in 4 legs. Clinical from Doby. Ball tops for the 90. I don't mind that route because Mansell's not on a finish. Remember, everyone, if you haven't yet, drop us a like and subscribe as well. The option to join and be a member is now here as well. Join the OD club. It's another maximum for Hollywood. Is one of the biggest scorers around. Absolutely huge. But back-to-back 140s from Mansell is good. What a game this is. 122 average for Doby. 110 for Mansell. Chris Doby fan club is in. Looks like the scoring system has broken because Mansell's hit 3 140s on the spin. So, looks like the scoring app is broken. So we're going off the pictures at the moment until it fixes itself. Hollywood's left 51 after 9. And may not get a go. He does. Mansell misses. Does Hollywood break here? Scoring leg. Incredible from both. Hollywood does break. But the scoring system is down. Is it down on 2 seconds? Let me see if we can find an alternative. Let me see if its scoring is here. It is. So let me get an alternative up for a second because the scoring app has broke. Brilliant. Just working on a replacement now, folks. Let me see what I can do. So I'm trying to go through 365 to get their scoring graphic up. 2 seconds. Why does that have to crash now? Why is this not working? This is annoying. Right, let's log in. Yeah, 5-2 Doby. Just when the scoring app crashes, not what you want. Right. This is so irritating. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to find something else to put on the screen because Bet Radar's crashed. Yeah, the PDC one is also dead. And for some reason, that's that. Right. Yeah, Hollywood has 111 average. That's not going to work. That's frustrating. Fingers crossed they get it sorted. Don't. Might try that in a second. Right, we'll have something for the next game, folks. But Bet Radar died. Never a good thing. Let's see if we get any joy with Nick Kenny and Ross Smith. But so next one, who are you going for? Nick Kenny played well yesterday. Obviously, off the back of good success at Champions of Champions. Right, here we go. Pictures are back. Let's see if we can have a little bit more luck. Let's see if this game starts. God, Doby's scoring absolutely incredible, and 6 from 7 on the outer ring. That's a little bit good from Hollywood. interesting that we're having some kind of promo going on. That says to me something's... There might be a little bit of a tech issue somewhere. Watching a bit of George Killington and Scott Waits at the moment. Yeah, James, I get it's the 9 data, but there's no reason to put it on. It's just get the games going. So it says to me there's a tech issue somewhere that they're trying to sort. Obviously, having directed quite a lot and things like that, this is filling time or buying themselves time. George Killington, absolutely no interest. It's a mighty fine beard that Scott Waits possesses, isn't it? Four games down, 4 to go in the afternoon session. Ross Smith, Nick Kenny, Danny Noppert, Duijvenbode, Ryan Searle, Johnny Clayton, Damon Heta, Richie Edhouse coming next. Right, let's see if this works. If not... How we doing? Bob, good to have you in, mate. Always a pleasure. Great to see you've joined the OD club as well. Thank you very much. Nick Kenny walking on. Full of confidence right now is the Welshman. Always good to see everyone smudger walk into their stage. Big fan of the Ross Smith walk on as well, I have to say. Everyone loves a bit of red light spell danger. Oh, Declan Rice has been sent off. No one likes to see that. Yeah, I love the Ross Smith walk-on. What are we saying then, folks? What was the 6-2? Right. Is it back working? No, it's not. Bet radar is fucked. 2 seconds, everyone. Let me. Right, this isn't as good, but it'll do temporarily. How's that, folks? Is that all right temporarily until we get the other one back up and running? It's a temporary fix. But Ross Smith does take the opener. Bit of a struggle for both players at the moment. No, it was a break for Ross Smith. And now he's in control on his own darts. Nick Kenny not quite hitting the form he did yesterday. Played some good stuff. Double 12 for Smudger to double his advantage to 2-0. And it is there. Better though. Nick Kenny seems to have settled now. It's taken him a couple of legs. Problem is, Smudger is in the groove as well. But 3-1-40s on the spin from Kenny has left 81 after 9. For a first leg on the board for the Welshman. He's got a bit of time because Ross Smith hasn't left the finish. Again, Nick Kenny, though, is making life difficult for himself. Has left a tricky double 3. But pins it. That could have got awkward. But it hasn't. Again, the confidence that Nick Kenny's got from this will do him the world of good. Nick Kenny is now making a fight of this. Ross Smith's average has gone south, Kenny's has gone north, and all of a sudden, Kenny's favourite to break back here. The Ross Smith scoring firepower has deserted him. Can Kenny take advantage? Down to a finish. 1-2-1 for a level game. Ross Smith, 117. A bit of a get out of jail. He's going to get a dart at tops. This would be a steal. He's missed, so Kenny does get the opportunity at 68 here. And he takes it, level game. How close was the Ross Smith dart at tops? Not very, to be fair. Level once again. Nick Kenny really coming into his own right now. It's been a good response because he was well off the pace. The first 2 legs, he was struggling. But now, Kenny could do with another treble here and finds one. Down to 114. If he can pin that, that would put him into the lead for the first time. Ross Smith can only leave 164. It really is advantage Kenny here. He's not going to get a dart though, so Ross Smith has an opportunity. Look, it's a monster finish. We missed the second treble 19. Nick Kenny, 2 darts at tops to lead. And finds it, last dart in hand. So Ross Smith trails. Now he's going to have to show some character here. Used the marker brilliantly. And then kicks off 140. Ross Smith is in some trouble here. Nick Kenny is purring along. Back-to-back 140s. Big moments here. Ross Smith needs to set this up. Otherwise, 80, it could be better. Kenny, 1-2-1. 11 and ball. Treble. Oh. Missed the ball. So Ross Smith to get level again. It's only going to be 1 at tops. He's been off the pace. And he can't take it. So Nick Kenny is going to get an opportunity for 4-2. And then he'd have the darts for 5-2. This double 8 is huge. And it goes. Nick Kenny is on the verge of qualifying for the final day of a Euro Tour. Ross Smith is beating himself up as well. Big moments here. And Ross Smith at the moment isn't up to it. He's been labelled as one of the biggest scorers, but at the moment, he's only averaging 83. He is a long way off. A real long way. Nick Kenny has to make hay while the sun shines. Needs to find a treble and can't. Doesn't want the hand to break back to Smith. Absolutely, Bob. 100%. Look, he played brilliantly to win Champ of Champs. Played really well yesterday. He's doing it again today. But Ross Smith has just put the afterburners on, hits a maximum and gives it the "where have you been" look from Ross Smith. But yeah, I agree, Bob. We all know, and the interview that we did with Nick after Champion of Champions, he was like, it's all in here. It's all in there. Daniel, I have no idea. I've not seen him since Blackpool. All of a sudden, Smith has just flicked the switch. He's found that power scoring. But, yes, he's found the break back. But he's going to have to break again because Kenny has the darts, remember. Ross Smith leaves double 16 for a level game. Kenny leaves the big fish. But Ross Smith, not in a forgiving mood, pings double 16. Smudge it. Yeah, look, Bob, it's real weird. Nick Kenny was brilliant. I'm sorry, Ross Smith went 2-0 up, looked good. Then he switched off, let Nick Kenny back in, and Kenny looked very good. But now the last two legs, Ross Smith has found that scoring phase that we know is incredible. I've got to say, Bob, that little custom OD logo looks superb next to your name. Thank you very much, mate. Don't tell me 365's now broken. Literally everything on the Euro Tour is breaking today. Can't make it up. 4 apiece. But Ross Smith is threatening to run riot here. This will be 3 legs on the spin for the former European champion. Ross Smith down to a rounded ton to break and lead again. This has been a blitz from Ross Smith. He will now throw for the match. He's found a purple patch and he really needed it. But Kenny not done yet. He finds a max. Is this one going to a last leg decider? They've both played in little spells here. The problem is they've not put the spells together either. It's one's been on, one's been off. The other's been on, the other's been off. But Nick Kenny, 161 to send us all the way. Leave 71. Ross Smith has left tops for the match if he gets a go. 71 for Kenny to break back. And he would go favourite. Oh, look, that's magical. It's magical, but it's not. I think, I just want to see the pictures here. I think he's missed a big number and then rescued it on the ball. He missed the big 18. He was going 18, double 18. Missed it. Shanked it into the 4. And then plums the bullseye. Ross Smith did not get a match dart on his own darts. Kenny rescued the situation. One poor dart. One amazing dart. Ross Smith will be kicking himself. He kicked off Max, but only backed it up with a 60. So it's advantage Kenny because he has the darts. Ross Smith will be fuming. In the decider, he had the perfect start. Yeah, James, lucky the 4 was there. Smith down to 1-2-1. Kenny 1-6-7, and he gets first go. Can't hit it. So Ross Smith will get a chance at the 1-2-1. Needs treble 17 and ball. Bullseye. Oh, match start has come and gone. I know he's at the 25, but how close was he? Kenny now wants 82 to win it. 17 and tops. Tops for Kenny. They've both missed a match start. Ross Smith's start of the ball was on the wire as well. Ross Smith has now missed 3 match starts in total. He's had his opportunity in the decider. Couldn't take it. And Nick Kenny does. That's definitely an upset. Look, Nick Kenny is playing well. But to beat Ross Smith on the Euro Tour stage, that's an upset. Congratulations to Nick Kenny. That result could be huge for him. Oh, Ross Smith's livid with himself. Oh, he is fuming. Absolutely fuming. What a result for Nick Kenny. Well, everyone, who saw that coming? Oh, excuse me. Congratulations to Kenny. Get the scores updated on screen for you as well. There we are, they're updated. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. And remember, Nick Kenny is fighting for his tour card. How does that... How far up does that put him? Again, that's a nice He's edging closer. But coming next, Danny Noppert against Dirk van Duijvenbode. Looking forward to this one. Dirk, just there's signs that we don't quite know what Danny Noppert we're gonna get. What are you saying, chat room? Are you going for Danny or are you going for Dirk? Yeah, Bob, I completely agree that there's been signs that have been really, really good from Dirk. Like really good. It looks like Bet Radar may be catching up. Got the stat for that one. We may be back up and running on the old one. Dirk has the darts, by the way. Dirk has won the ball. So, what are we saying then, folks? Score prediction, please. 3 games to go, including this one. Noppert, Van Duijvenbode, Searle, Clayton, Heta and Edhouse. Dirk walks first. bit of a smile from Dirk. He's loving life. And here comes Noppy, or the Freeze, as he is now. So, here we go. An all-Dutch clash. Former World Cup teammates collide here. Right, let's... yeah, I'm with you, Bob. I'm not a fan of... If you like that genre of music, I'm sure it's an amazing song. But I'm with you, not for me. They're both saying the board's not straight as well. Right. I think they're just about sorted the board out now. Right then. Is it going to be Noppy's consistency, shall we say, against Dirk's flamboyance? And here we go, as Fabrizio Romano said. Dirk kicks off with a max. Let's go then, folks. Let's go. Dirk's on fire here in leg one. Noppy not really at the races yet, but still time. It very much is. Game on. Coming back for double 18. It is 1-0 to Van Duijvenbode. Big Dirk. Would I have a go? It's not so much if given the opportunity. I don't think it's my strongest suit. Like I can count on a dartboard and stuff like that. I'm not sure it's what I'd want to do. For argument's sake, if something happened in an event or a thing, and they were like, "Could you call?" There was no one else. Could I do it? Yes, but it's not something that I really think's me. Does that make sense, Dave? Dirk has stolen the darts here as well in leg 2. Yeah, no, I say it's something I think I could do if absolutely needed. I know how to use a microphone. I'd say I can count from playing. So yeah, I could do it to get someone out of a hole. Has Dirk just missed a golden opportunity here to break? And Martin Lukeman. Danny Noppert rescues the situation. It's 1-1 somehow. Well, you say that, Carl, but if you haven't got tickets, it's not, is it? But no, look, now the tours. I'd like to see some new music as well, and just I'm not saying full blown album, but perhaps a song would be not one new song would be nice. Perhaps they can call it Ticketmaster is shit. I'm sorry. Can't say I have, Carl. No. Can Noppy averaging nearly 20 points lower than Dirk, but he's in the game. Dirk leaves tops again to re-establish his lead. This could be 3-0. He is completely outplaying Danny Noppert right now. But it is 2-1. But while the lead is still slender, Noppy will believe. I think, look, obviously, the money is going to be incredible. This will probably gross over 600 million, I would say. I think, look, both. Obviously, the money is nice, but I think it's time as well that, I'm not sure what it's like down in Australia, but the clamouring of fans for Oasis to play again is something that's never gone away. And if anything, it's got stronger and stronger. When they went and did their own thing, look, and I like Liam's solo stuff. I like Nolan and the High Flying Birds as well. But even when obviously Liam was doing huge gigs on his own, the questions were always, when are you playing together again as a band? So it's something that the fans have always wanted. And I just think it makes sense. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, the fighting is right up there, agreed. But the fans, I say, even when they've been doing their solo gigs and things like that, the fans are always, when are you playing together again? When are we having the reunion? We want Oasis back. And it's happened. As is a level game here. Better leg from Danny Noppert. Dirk's level dropped in that one. Danny's rose. Hence we have a level game. All of a sudden, this one's just turning. That Danny Noppert is turning the screw here that Dirk has dropped. And Danny's got better. Danny Noppert is in a prime position to break. Remember, he was 2-0 down in this one. Dirk's outgone from averaging over a ton to 88. Noppy's now averaging 91. Danny's made a mess. He's opened the door for Dirk on the 1-3-2. No. Strange game, this one, but has this one turned again? Ball 32 or 25-57 ball. Can't find the 57, so Danny Noppert will return for double 2. Not really looked at the football, to be fair, today. I know Spurs don't play till tomorrow. So, big day of football tomorrow. Starting off with Rangers Celtic, and Noppy's missed again. Is Dirk about to steal this one? And but Danny stole leg 3. Is Dirk about to steal leg 5? Stolen! Probably the right scoreline. The fact they've both stolen a leg they shouldn't have done. So, scoreline probably about right. It was a bad miss, agreed. But I say makes up for leg 3 where Danny stole that one. So the scoreline overall probably about where it should be. Dirk's face when he stole that leg's hilarious. $7.19s leaves the 170 for Noppert. Dirk can't leave a finish, so promising position. Danny's missed the ball. All of a sudden, Dirk can go 2 clear again. 2 at tops. Oh, big again. Misses from Dirk this time. We are level again. Look, he didn't have. He had a dart at the ball and then 2 at double 8. But yeah, I agree. Should have seen the game off. Okay, I used to, okay, we spoke about this earlier, but yeah, like, I used to play to a reasonable level. Not very good anymore, but used to run between 75 and 76 average at Super League. Well, I don't know. I don't know what my best average is overall, because back then it was just like we used to do running, like just to look at it. In a Super League game, I've averaged. I think best average in a Super League game was 30, 31 ish, so around the 93. But again, it's only short format in Super League. But look, that wasn't that. I didn't consistently average there. So I was running around the 75 mark. Best I've done was an 11 dart leg. And Dirk back in front. Noppert applied the pressure as well. Brilliant 171. Oh yeah, no, I was happy enough. Dirk can find a treble here would make this interesting. Can't, so Noppy's still favourite on his throw here. Oh, my all-time Premier League lineup. Let me get a pen. Joe, what format are we doing? New or are we going for 10? I said yesterday, Kieran, either MVG or Doby. And Danny Noppert levels up. Right, if we're going for 10, I'm going for, as the pair share 180s, I'm going for Taylor, MVG, Anderson, Bristow, Jockey Wilson, 5. Then in terms of big stage players, and by the way, I'm leaving Luke and Luke out of this because it's their first year in the Premier League. They both will be, but I'm going to leave them out. Oh, massive. Oh, Dane Noppert just missed double 12 for a 141. Those 5. Then in terms of their stage game, oh, so close to the 9 from Noppy. So close. Wouldn't be in mine, Dave. Noppy has broken. It took a stunning leg. He who must not be named would be in the equation for what he did on the dartboard. Wade wouldn't be in mine. I think I'd like to have seen Martin Adams in those big arenas. I know he never went over and did it, but I'd like to see him. I'd like to have seen Martin Adams in those big arenas. Oh, 100. Yeah, Adrian Lewis, 100%. Yeah, not a question there. Lewis would be 6, definite. Um, Dirk, 1-2-1 to save the day. Can't take it out, so Danny Noppert will get more match darts here. 9 for double 8. There's the 9. And there's the double 8. A weird game, that one. Very, very weird game. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I say, on the stage, he who must not be named was superb. Barney I was never a massive fan, but probably genuine. I actually think overall in his PDC career, he underachieved. Like, I remember when he came over in that first year and he beat Phil, but once Phil got the better of him, there was a lot of scar tissue. Like a lot of scar tissue. Um, you look at Peter Wright's Premier League record, Bob, and it's awful. Look, James, I get he won the Premier League, but I'm still not. Look, I'm not a massive Barney fan. Like I say, I'd love to have seen, if we're playing fantasy darts, I'd love to have seen Martin Adams have a go. What? He who must not be named used to walk on dressed as Dracula. Obviously, his crimes that have now been proven are horrific, but in his prime, I'd love to have seen Mace have a go at the Premier League. If you go back and watch some of Mace's stuff at Lakeside, incredible. His game against Martin Adams is still one of my top 5 games of all time. Again, if we're talking in his absolute prime, Paul Nicholson would have been incredible in those big arenas, playing in the character that he did. And I'm not talking about a career longevity here. I'm talking about in that period when Nico won the Players' Championship and he got rid of Taylor and everyone at the UK Open. That version of Paul Nicholson playing in these big arenas they play in now would have been great to watch. Like I said, I'm not talking about longevity, and because we're talking about longevity, the Premier League would be quite easy to pick. But in terms of yes, he did, Joe. No, he was part of that era, but he was getting bashed up by Taylor a lot of the time as well. when he first came over, the excitement and the buzz was incredible, but after a certain point, we only saw it in spells from him, like one-off moments. Was it 2009? He got whitewashed by Taylor in the fight. Never the same after that, consistently. That took an absolute battering. Yeah, he should have. I agree, Karen. He should have been in the Premier League. I don't know, Bob. I think a lot depends on the format. If it goes back to 10, it would be hard to leave him out. If it stays at 8, I don't know if he's done enough or not. I think a lot will depend on if we get any changes. Right, let's get. Like I said, I'd love to have seen. I'd love to have seen Jockey play in these big arenas as well. That would have been incredible. I tell you another one that I'd like to have seen play in those big arenas is Bobby George. Another one. I think out of the current, Peter Wright has work to do. Aspinall, we don't know because of the injury. Price, we don't know. And the issue they've got is the potential way the rankings look makes it interesting. So currently the top 4. Yeah, but James, but I mean playing in these big arenas with all the glitz and the glam that we get now, the lighting rigs, the sound systems, and everything like that. Playing Ali Pally back then wasn't the same as playing in these big arenas that they are now. So, as it stands at the moment, the top 4 would be Luke Humphries, Michael Van Gerwen, Rob Cross, and Dave Chisnell. But just outside, you've then got Heta, Price, and Clayton, all one good run on TV away from going into the top 4. Michael Smith's outside. Littler is 9, but again, defending no money, so he will go up and will be in as defending champion. Right. Right. Johnny Clayton has the darts and is in control of leg 1. Has the initials TH, won 2 Lakeside World titles and dressed like Dracula. Johnny Clayton wins the opener in 12. That's who cannot be named. Oh, too sad. Sorry about that, folks. Just Johnny Clayton has an outside chance here of a break. Who's the provisional top 4? So at the moment, the provisional top 4 in the world is Luke Humphries, Michael Van Gerwen, Rob Cross, and Dave Chisnell. But then you've got Heta, Price, Clayton, Aspinall, Littler, and Bunting, and Michael Smith, all just one good runaway on TV from getting in that top 4. So it is a bit congested. Johnny Clayton started well, but has fallen off a bit here. It's not there, Ryan. Get back. Mansell threatening a break here. Started off slow, but has gathered momentum here. And Johnny Clayton has again dropped off. Won the opener in 12 and then not hit the same heights. Clayton has completely lost his scoring boots. And Searle is on tops for a 2-1 lead. Again, but both of them just making a mess of this. Look, Searle has broken, but it's a very scrappy affair, this one. Very scrappy indeed. Very, very weird game, this one. So, looking at tops for 3-1, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm all good, thanks, Simon. How are you, mate? So, pins tops this time around. Johnny Clayton, from that 12 data, is completely gone missing. Thank you. Clayton can't buy a treble right now. Simon, don't get me started. Yeah. (4-1) Ryan Searle. And look, neither of them have played particularly well here. Yeah, thank you, everyone. If you haven't yet, make sure you do drop us a like and subscribe. Thank you, Antoinette, for the little prompt. Johnny Clayton to get one back. Still got an absolute mountain to climb here. Johnny Clayton back to 2-4. But it's a little bit mental right now. It's just no consistency from either player, to be fair. You know, Chris, you know, Big Ange. Everyone loves Big Ange. Clayton then finds a 1-7-1 from nowhere. This has been one of the strangest games ever. Tops for 5-2 for Searle. Can't take it. So Clayton to get back within 1. No, I'm still looking myself, Chris, at the moment. If I find one, I'll let you know. Clayton just finding something at the moment, but he may have left it too late. It's ridiculous, mate, isn't it? Somehow, this game is 4 apiece. This is one of the most baffling games of darts I've ever seen in my life. We've had good darts, we've had bad darts, we've had silly darts. You name it, we've seen it all. And again, Ryan Searle breaks and goes back in front. It's a very, very strange game. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've seen them a couple of times. And Ryan Searle does get over the line. A very, very strange game. Yeah, definitely. Look, Dom Taylor's superb. A very, very weird game, but it's a 6-4 win for Ryan Searle. There was. It was a while ago. If I ask you, is there any PDC? If I hear of any, mate, I will do. Is it sold out then? The Grand Prix. So, one game to go. Heta against Edhouse. What are you saying, everyone? Is it going to be the Heat? Or is it going to be Madhouse? What do you reckon? But Edhouse has been good this year. But did the break come at the wrong time for him? To be fair, Chris, I was chatting to the boys that do the marketing for the PDC, and they'd sold, I think it was around 35% more tickets this year already at the match play this was than the whole of last year's tournament. And by the calendar as well, yeah, it's already announcing it is Leicester next year. No Ireland at all. Interesting. I think it is a close game. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, no, it is good. Right, got about 10 seconds till we come back. Get some pictures. Very inconsistent game, that one, but both ended up, well, Searles ended up with a 96 average somehow. I've been sitting here since. It's not too bad. It's only 3.5 hours. We've done longer stints. But one game to go of the afternoon session. Love that. Right, walk-ons are here. He will be. He will be here on Monday. How many 180s were hit? I can tell you. There were 5 180s hit. Right, let's get that set up there. Let's get this game ready. Here. There we go. Remember, we will be back for the evening session as well, everyone. Naming Heta with his fire wig. Yeah. Yes, Chris. 4 Diamond Promotion Darts events in Ireland, the end of October, start of November, Phil. Yeah, I'll have a look. Bob, I shall have a look. I know October, November, busy time for everyone, but I am, Chris, I will be in Blackpool, yes. Right, here we go. Damon Heta has the darts. So Heta has the darts. Getting ready to go in the final afternoon session. Remember, some great games this evening. But let's get... Yeah, look, I am glad the Masters is ranked, but I also want some clarity on what the qualifying criteria is as well. But I agree, it is a good thing. No, I'm not, Carlos. I'm literally just on my phone at the same time. But no, I agree. I like the Masters being ranked. Yeah, it's like multitasking, mate. Multitasking. Um, here's 1-0 to Richie Edhouse. He takes out 80. Nice, crisp, clean finish from Edhouse. Not a problem at all, mate. Not a problem at all. Glad you're in. That's up miles off the pace at the moment. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Damon Heta is miles off it at the moment. German fans loving it. Yes, love, you've just been spotted. She was dancing away, and Dion and the production crew got her. Missed opportunities from both players here, but Edhouse does hold, and he is 2-0 to the good. No, I don't, Chris, but I'm going to try and go to it. Do I think Wright will beat Bunting tonight? I think it's a close game. There'll be different variants, but it's closer than it. It's closer than I thought it was going to be. I was impressed with Peter yesterday. Thought he played some good stuff. Edhouse averaging 103 right here. Damon Heta is right up against it and in a world of trouble. 1-2-1 for Madhouse. Doesn't need to go. As I say, there's no signs that 1-5-6 from Heta is going to go. Yeah, Luke Littler plays this evening, as does MVG as well. But now, Edhouse, 68 for a double break and a 3-0 lead. Slips into the treble 5. Can he rescue the situation? No is the answer. So a lifeline for Damon Heta. Big moment there. I've got my PDC TVs, and that doesn't make you feel any better, but it's working for me. Even though it was a lifeline last time at Edhouse. Let's not let it affect him. And leaves 81 after 9 for a commanding hold. What's my personal favourite Premier League city? That's completely the easiest question ever. It is Dublin. For me. Dublin followed by Newcastle. And then either or Manchester or Liverpool. I think that'll be my... Oh, Damon Heta, what a steal. A good steal, by the way. Edhouse has missed a huge opportunity, and Heta takes out the 105. Massive moment. Dublin's incredible city. I love Newcastle as a city, mate. Always have from football and stuff like that as well. Going up and watching Spurs there. Just love the city. Always stay down on the quayside. So Damon Heta has 6 starts at 167 for 3 legs on the spin. I have stayed there, but also I stayed there by accident before. It was the Juries, but the Leonardo's on the other side of the water. Then just walk over the Millennium Bridge. Because it's the other side of the water, it's always a really good price. Edhouse is making a mess of this. He's having chances and not taking them. Damon Heta is in front. Also stayed at the Premier Inn right under the bridge. Greg's within a 30-second walk. Always a good plus. Damon Heta has effectively stolen the darts here as well. No, absolutely ridiculous price to stay at the Gibson. I stay in more in the because the three arenas actually a fair bit at the city centre, so I stay in the city. I stay just off O'Connell Street. Both players making a mess of this. Heta's made a mess of the 80, but lucky for him, it won't matter because he will be back. It is 4-2, but it's just a scrappy game. Edhouse will be kicking himself. No, look, he's had chances. He should have been 3-0 up. And he's not recovered from that situation. Mentally more than anything. No, I hate Exeter with a passion. Not a fan at all. Heta down to 1-4-3. Berlin for me. I think Berlin's a better night. Rotterdam is good at the start, but as soon as Michael's lost the last couple of years, the atmosphere has been so flat, it's unreal. Whilst MVG's in, it's good, but as soon as he's lost, it's been poor. 2 at double 16 for Edhouse, for Heta, sorry, and he does pin it. You just see in his demeanour as well, Edhouse has not recovered from leg 3. Just looks like he's beating himself up. He was playing beautifully. Should have been 3 up. Worst Premier League. The worst venue is Exeter. but you can't replace it because of the UK Open. So, in terms of ones that I don't particularly rate, and I don't mean the cities, I just think the venues, Birmingham, Nottingham, or Sheffield, I could quite happily replace any one of them. And yeah, Belgium or Poland, I'd like to see a Premier League night. I think that would work. But yeah, any one of Birmingham, Notts, or Sheffield. Better leg from Edhouse here. But glad to have you in, Bob, as always. Are you watching the darts on the app on your TV? No. So I'm watching PDC TV on a web browser, Bobby. Only picking one. Which do you think? Probably Sheffield, because it's so close to Leeds. And in that whole, Damon Heta has won, by the way, sorry, as we were chatting. In that whole area, blanket, you've got a load. So I don't think it's necessarily needed. But Damon Heta, Searle's victory. It was scrappy. He rode his luck at times, but he is into the next round. Richie Edhouse will be kicking himself because at 2-0 up, he was playing beautifully. And then the wheels came off. But that is the afternoon session from the Euro Tour done in double quick time as well. We will be back at 6 o'clock UK time for this evening session when the stars come out to play. Luke Littler, Michael Veen going top the bill in ET9. Everyone, enjoy the rest of the afternoon, whatever you're doing, whether you're football or whatever. Join us again at 6 p.m. UK time. But it's been an absolute pleasure. I've been Phil Bars, we've been Online Darts, and we'll see you all in just over a couple of hours' time. There are multiple issues with this transfer, as per Hans FA. As per FA transfer policy. First one, which stops it straight away, is I have not seen the notice of approach. The only thing I have seen is it appear on the system, which is the first point. And that's just for the approach itself. That's not the actual start of the policy. Oh, my bad.